Okay, here's a review that might be a little short because, well, I don't want to spoil too much about it because it is a fun ride. I'll just say that there is indeed a knock at the cabin and end the review there. The movie really gets going right from the beginning. A couple and their adopted daughter are vacationing in a cabin when she's immediately approached by Dave Bautista, who he and his group of seemingly cult-like members make their way into the cabin. Sure, they're given a choice to make a human sacrifice, and if not, it could lead to the apocalypse. But on the plus side, Dave Bautista is one of the nicest kidnappers I've ever seen. He really has a big heart despite all the mayhem. So yeah, I really enjoyed the hell out of this. While it does hit the ground running early on, that didn't bother me, as the opening dialogue between Bautista and the girl is very well done and does make you care, and so does the filmmaking. A majority of it does take place in the cabin, and the cinematography is just excellent, from the movements that follow around these characters to going into different POV shots. It is engaging. This is an intense flick. Between the direction, the editing, plus the acting is great. The couple is believable and you do root for them while also having some empathy for the antagonists. What the movie does well is that even I was sitting there guessing along with the characters about whether this prophecy is real or not. You may see some evidence, but then will be second guessing it in your head and thinking, well, there could be this reasoning or that reasoning. Your inner skeptic will go into hyperdrive. Plus, even on a human level, you'll be wondering if any of them knew each other in the past. And where it leaves is a very satisfying note. It isn't a perfect movie. It's one where characters kinda have to do something dumb in order to give others the upper hand. And while sometimes it's believable that certain characters may be incompetent, other times it's like, dude, why are you doing this? That's a bad idea. There's flashbacks in the film, and some do work and tie into the themes and other things that happen in the third act. But then there's other times where the flashbacks can feel like padding. I noticed a few times that people were using the restroom during them early on. In the last act, some things can be very heavy-handed when it comes to describing certain characters, but the acting is so good that they pull it off, while the same explanations could maybe not work so well if you had lesser actors in these roles. But all in all, I totally recommend this and give it a B+. I love Shyamalan because whether it's good Shyamalan or bad, I always feel like I'm getting my money's worth, and they're great to talk about afterwards. And this is a damn good one. For me, easily his best since Split. And if it's some head splits you want, our newest Cinema Snob episode is available now on our Patreon at patreon.com/thecinemasnob. Check out my review for My Bloody Valentine 3D. The review is in 2D, by the way, so you don't have to go looking around for any 3D glasses to wear. Support us now over on Patreon, and we hope to see you there.